Hey everyone, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're installing the EVBASE Backseat Kick Protector with foldable tray table, made specially for the Tesla Model Y and Model 3. This set is designed for a precision fit. It hugs the seats perfectly without affecting seat movement or passenger comfort. It's made from durable, eco-friendly microfiber leather that protects your seat backs from scuff marks, spills, and dirt. Perfect if you've got kids, pets, or just want to keep your Tesla looking fresh. It even has a foldable tray table so passengers can easily enjoy snacks, work on their tablets, or just relax on long drives. Plus, there's a spacious lower pocket to keep the backseat organized and clutter-free. It's easy to clean, just wipe it down with a damp cloth and you're good to go. Don't forget to use my code SUGAR to get up to 22% off at evbase.com. All right, without further ado, let's get into the installation.
All right, so we have the back seats here in front of us. So I'm just gonna take them out of the packaging. This is how they come. Haven't opened it yet. All right. And there we go. We've got our two pieces here. Separate them. And this is what they look like. This would be the orientation. So this would be the top, back side, bottom part here with these hooks. They have these foam protectors to protect the hooks during shipping. Get that out of the way. And again, it'll be in this orientation. And when you open it up, release it, they sit this way. You'll use the longer straps once you have them set up. Something like this. And well, we got to tighten up the strap, but once you got it on there, it'll be hanging down this way, and this is how you set up your tray. On the flip side, just to kind of get ahead on the installation process, so it's got this kind of a harder plastic material here, and this is what goes hooked onto the top of the rear of the seat. And then you also tuck this behind the cover, and I'll explain that in a moment. And then you would reach under your seat and hook it up. We'll take a picture of the underside of the seat to kind of show you where we're going to hook this up. And again, it's pretty simple, straightforward process. Now let's move on to the interior of the car and start to get this installed. Alrighty, so we are inside the vehicle. You know what? I'm going to unhook this and get it on the short side so it's a little easier to handle. So installation tip here. And again, this is the top inside part, and this is that plastic material that I told you. So this is the hard plastic section of the rear seat. Here's your soft vegan leather. So you're gonna wanna hook this through the top, and I'm gonna pull back on it just a little bit. Don't go too hard, you don't want to damage your seat, but go back on it just a little bit, just enough to get it in there. And I can feel it in there on the right side of it, moving to the left, and that's pretty much in there. So again, you continue with the process to tuck in the softer leather part of the item here, and just kind of go little by little, tucking that in. I'm gonna go on this side, and I know you can't see it, but it's the same process. Just kind of roll it and tuck it inward like this. All right, that's good enough on that side. And let me, still got about 5 inches worth that I've got to roll back in there into the cover. I'm going to reach under and pull that hard piece of the seat open, pry it open, just a little bit of pressure, and try to get this vegan leather material rolled into it. It's a little difficult in this area because we have this screen here, so I think I'm going to try to move the seat back a little more. I'll be right back. And I'm back. So I moved the seat back a little more. Let's see if that was enough space. Yep, that's a little easier. All right, and then fold that in there, and it's tucked. I know you can't see me, but I'm doing the same on this process on this side. Tucking it in, and okay, okie doke. A little difficult, space is tight, but okay, that's good enough. All right, so what I'm gonna do now is I'm gonna move the seat forward again so that I can start to hook up the two straps at the bottom that are gonna go under the seat. So give me a sec, let me get the seat moved forward, and then I'll show you guys how to hook that up. All right, everybody, so we've got the seat moved forward so that way we have a little more space to be able to squeeze under here. So I did kind of peek under, and I know where I'm gonna hook it up on my particular vehicle. Again, they should all be very similar as far as how they're set up mechanically down underneath, but it's a little hard to get the camera under there and myself and my hands and show you where I'm gonna hook it up. So we're gonna insert an image somewhere around this time in the video and show you exactly where to connect these hooks. So there's these metal coils, and they kind of zigzag kind of in this manner underneath from the back to the rear to the front of the seat, and that's basically where you're gonna hook this up. So again, kind of an S type motion, and you're gonna hook these in one of those sections where it's like that. And again, we'll insert an image to show you how that's gonna happen. And so I'm gonna do that right now, and then we'll have a before and after picture for you. So give me a sec. Okay, and then I'm gonna put you. All right, guys, so we've got it hooked up on the bottom. It's fully inserted up top here, and now let's kind of explain to you how you would use it. Well, first of all, this is what it's going to look like in its resting position, unused position. Not the prettiest appearance, but again, you're looking to obtain the benefit of having a tray for you for your backseat passengers, or if you're traveling, alone or with your partner, and you got some food or some work to do, you can use the tray portion here. So again, this is what it looks like in its resting position, but if you're ready to use it, you would unhook it here, and it's going to drop down, and then you have a second strap and clip here, and you need to tighten this up to ensure that it hangs down not too low, and that's too low, so we still got to adjust it a bit here. So just kind of tuck on it there and keep sliding, pulling, adjusting, and that might be a good one. So let's fix the second one to match. Got that clipped in. It's two sliding motions, so it's one sliding of the clip upwards as well as tucking on the strap. There we go. There we go. Okay. That's about right. Just a little more. I think that's about, oh, just a little more. All right. I think that's a good feel right there. So I'm choosing to leave it angled a little upward as it's coming outward. The reason being is that when you do put something on it, obviously you're adding weight to the tray and it's gonna pull it down, as you can see in this motion with just putting my hands on it, putting a little bit of resistance, it'll flatten out afterwards. So you wanna leave it hanging at an angle just a bit. And then again, you know, if you were to be viewing your phone, watching something on there, you know, you'd have that there, or a small tablet, an iPad or something for your people in the back, or maybe they're doing some work or something, so you can set up your item just like that. You know, driving down the road or stationary, watching something, working on something, you can have your food item there, or whatever else you need. If you got kids in a car seat and maybe they're playing with some toys, some Hot Wheels or something, that's how it would look once you have your unit set up. And once you're done using it, again, unclip the longer strap, hook up the short connector, and you've got it stowed away. Also, you've got a pocket here. So in the original car backing, there is a pocket where you can put some items, and it's actually a little more narrow, so you can see it there. So you've got a pocket there in your original car seats to put away items. You do not lose that functionality. You actually kind of get a bigger pocket, wider pocket, maybe twice the size. Yeah, about twice the size almost. And you can store items there if you want, if you need to, and then have it tucked away so you don't lose any functionality of your original car seat.
If you like this video, don't forget to like, comment, share, and subscribe if you haven't yet. And don't forget to use my code SUGAR so you can get up to 22% off the entire EVBASE.com website. And EVBASE just messaged me. They're gonna run a Black Friday promo, and when you use my code, I will update when it's gonna go live, but you will get 26% off when you use my code. Until the next one, bye.